Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2022, where today we're going to be up against 4th place Grimsby and 6th place Crew. We are sandwiched in between those in 5th in the table. We are deeply rooted in a playoff battle. In fact, I'd argue that we are in a battle for that final automatic promotion spot, which is currently being occupied by Bradford City. We have a game in hand, which is against Crew. So, yeah, it's not the easiest game in hand, is it? We're also going to be playing Forest Green in this episode, but not on camera. We've had the January transfer window has closed, and we've brought in a brand new player. His name is Ashley Phillips, formerly, apparently, on loan, of Salford and Blackburn. He's been brought in from Blackburn on loan until the end of the season. He's not really played a huge amount. He's actually played in the Championship this season. We've brought him in because we didn't have a huge amount of centre-back options behind Orr and Pambu, and I think Wakely's probably our third one, and then a few sort of injured and sort of fringe central defenders. Ashley Phillips has come in, and he's basically going to be probably one of the first names on the team sheet now. In between episodes, we have won pretty much everything, apart from losing against Swindon in the Papa John's Trophy quarter-final, which is kind of annoying. I was hoping to just work our way into the final of that one, but apparently Swindon had other ideas. We also lost against bottom-of-the-table Oldham. I think Oldham, I don't know how we did this. We played them earlier on in the season, and I think we went 1-0 down and then won 4-1, didn't we? It was like the first episode. So we just lost this one. And then we beat Stockport and Crawley 2-0 and 2-0. We also beat Walsall 2-0. The starting lineup for the Crew game then is a little bit different than what was expected, particularly the midfield and the wingers and the strikers. It's going to be Stewart in goal, Elise or Phillips and Kokolo in defence. It's going to be Ashton? Alistair Smith? Who's Ashton Smith? Alistair Smith and Jack Earing in the middle of the pitch. Mark Murray and Dean Laird on the wings. Rob Street and Cian Pennant up front. If we scroll down and have a look, Forster Kasky injured 3 to 4 weeks. We've also got Jaden Williams still currently out injured. Will hopefully be back soon. Might be back in time for the Grimsby game. Paul Searle is just a very tired boy. Stuart Humphreys is suspended because he got sent off after 5 minutes in the Oldham game. And then you can see as well Luke Pearce, Leon Pambu, Jack Spong, a few others as well. Paul Skidmore, Ben McNamee, Silko Thomas, all somewhat tired. It's been a busy couple of months. So we did lose our big unbeaten run, but then we've kind of just started another one. And I've just seen as well, we're wearing our purple third kit. This is the first time, I think, all season that we've managed to wear our purple third kit. And apparently Crew away from home is where we get to do it. It's going to be a Mark Murray cross. It's fallen its way to Cian Pennant, who's put the ball in, but the flag goes up. I'm not sure who was offside, but it isn't going to count. Pennant and a few other players. Fair enough. Rob Street has the ball in a very advanced position to start a highlight. 11 minutes on the clock. Street has it on the ground to Laird. Back to Street, not the best pass. Kokolo finds Street to Earing, to Murray in the penalty area. Needs some support. He's facing away from goal. It's found its way to Alistair Smith, and what an absolute rocket that is from Alistair Smith, who, by the way, basically started throwing his toys out of the pram saying he wanted some more first-team football. I want to go out on loan, and I went, you know what, lad? We'll give you some first-team football here. Since he's started playing, he scored twice, and if he keeps scoring goals like this, he might be keeping his place. That goal is enough to move us into the automatic promotion spots as well, up to 3rd place in the table. Mark Murray's corner for us. It's towards the middle, fisted clear by Hudson, the goalkeeper. Laird keeps the ball alive. Murray again, 2, maybe 3 in the box, crosses it in. We can't quite see what's going on, but Cian Pennant is there at the front post to get his first ever goal for Dover Athletic, wearing the lovely 3rd purple kit. It's 2-0 against Crew. This is going a lot better than I thought it would. Look at those match ratings. 40 minutes on the clock, and we've got so many people deep into the 7s. We've also got Kokolo and Rob Street on a 6.6 and a 6.5, so I don't know what they're quite doing. It is 2-0 to Dover Athletic at half-time. Well done. Keep going, I guess. Crew have done a change. They brought on Jerome Sinclair. I don't know what position Jerome Sinclair plays. On the right wing, apparently, is where they've decided to put him. But looking at their match ratings compared to ours, they're just not playing well. We do need to look at probably doing a change or two in the second half. Rob Street is a key player I think we might need to look at bringing off. Unless he can do something a bit special. Earing across to Richard Elise into the penalty area. The right back, is he going to cross the ball in? There are plenty of purple shirts in the middle. He's been pushed over by Husband. That is going to be a second yellow card. They are going to go down to 10 men. And we have ourselves a very good opportunity from a decent position that we're not going to see. Fair enough. Right, let's do ourselves some changes. Fitness first. Mark Murray is going to be the first man to come off. Ben McNamee is going to come on the right-hand side. Alistair Smith, the goal scorer for Jack Langston. Swap you two round because Langston certainly is not a ball-winner midfielder. And Rob Street, I think, is going to come off, but I don't know who to bring on. Do we do Laird up front and then do... I mean, we're on the left-hand side, so Silko Thomas, I guess, has to be a left winger, which is fine. All of our changes then on the 67th, 68th minute. Will Kokolo with a free kick a couple of seconds later, and the fullback's effort is saved well by Hudson. It's gone off for a corner. Kokolo as well has gone over to take the corner. Why is Will Kokolo taking our corners? They're not very good, apparently. Marlon Fossey heads that clear. Kokolo now with a throw. He's taken all of the set pieces. Crosses the ball in. McNamee's there. Headed effort from the winger. Goes wide of the goalkeeper's post. Still 2-0 to Dover. With the man advantage, this surely has to just be 3 points in the bag. Langston's free kick number 6 towards Ashley Phillips. His headed effort goes wide of the post. Final 10 minutes of the game. 2-0 up. 10 men that we're playing against. We are just the better side here. We're going to move into the automatic promotion spots, which at the start of the season I was not expecting this, but I'm very happy this could be what is going to happen, and we might be a League One side by the end of the season. Dover move into promotion contention. That is very good. That's not good. Mark Murray is out for 4 to 7 weeks. He's just returned from a loan spell in the last episode, and since he's come back, he's got 2 assists and a goal to his name, an average rating of 7.07. For him to pick up that injury, that's annoying. That's quite annoying. We're now going to go forward to the Grimsby game. Obviously, we're going to play Forest Green off camera. We're going to come back on the 21st of February, and hopefully we're still in 3rd. We're back for the Grimsby game, and we are still up in 3rd place in the table. We did draw 3-3, though, with Forest Green. Wasn't ideal. Kean Pennant actually scored 2 more goals than that, so we're going to give him a start today. I don't know why I dropped him. It's going to be Ross Stewart in goal, Elise Orr, Pambu and Kokolo in defence, Searle and Smith in the middle, Laird and Spong on the wings, Pennant and Humphrey today as our strikers on the bench. Afari, Phillips, Earring, Thomas, Wakely, Langston and Rob Street. We do have Jaden Williams is back from his injury, but we really shouldn't be playing him, so we're not even going to risk him at the moment. We've got, I think, Exeter next up after the Grimsby game, and they're down in 22nd, so maybe we bring Williams back for that, and he scores a hat-trick against them. We have gone for most of this season without wearing our 3rd kit, and now in today's episode we're wearing it for both matches against Crewe and Grimsby. There you can see the league table then, 3rd place, 60 points on the board if you include the point from our current draw. We need to really close the gap to 2nd, because at the moment we could drop some points and basically we'll drop straight out into the playoffs. If we can close the gap, we can hopefully maybe bring Bristol Rovers into this fight as well. Kokolo crosses in. Humphrey's there. He's not going to get it. Laird isn't going to get there either. Grimsby have cleared the ball upfield. How did we not even have a real shot in that? Zach Orr's going for a run. Finds Stuart Humphrey with his mohawk. He's gone off towards the right-hand side. He's started to get better. It's taken a long time. It's Spong with the ball on the left-hand side. There's 2 in the middle, maybe 3. Crosses in, Humphrey's there on the volley. Laird's there to pick up the pieces. And Dean Laird gets his 10th goal of the season. 13 minutes played. Humphrey apparently is going to claim an assist for that. Don't think he really knew too much about it. And that goal, importantly, closes the gap on Bristol Rovers, but extends the gap on 4th place Bradford to 4 points. So we could lose a game and still keep our 3rd place. It's a clearance from Grimsby. Sam Bowen was the man to do it, apparently. Zach Orr has it, though, for us. Paul Searle down the right-hand side. We need to probably look at trying to extend Searle's loan into next season, especially if we get promoted, because he's a very useful player, probably League One, maybe even Championship standard footballer. Far too good for us. Wellens has gone for a run down the left-hand side for Grimsby. Crosses it on the ground to Mather. Now Bowen, now Williams. Somebody steal it. Dean Laird is the man, but doesn't get the pieces. He doesn't pick up the pieces. McGee's gone for a curling effort and just wide of Ross Stewart's post. Stays 1-0 to Dover Athletic, but Grimsby did get close. Annoyingly, Bristol Rovers are winning their game, so they've extended their lead ahead of us as well in the table. Searle's going to pick this ball up. Half an hour on the clock. Leon Pambu to Orr. Spong on the left-hand side. Number 7 plays it on the ground to nobody. What a strange pass. Elise's gone for a run. He's going to use his pace. There's 4 in the box. 2 lurking outside. Searle back to Elise. Crossing. Laird's there. Doesn't get on the head. And it's going to be Ashley Smith. Ashley. I'm making up his name. It's Alistair. It's Alistair Smith. Elise's got the ball on the right now. Is he going to cross it? He doesn't. He finds Searle. Where are we going to go? All the way back to Zach Orr. Is he going to get a goal in this episode? Leon Pambu to Zach Orr once again. Back to Pambu. Back to Orr. Back to Pambu. Back to the goalkeeper. Fair enough, we're going that way instead. Stuart, well outside of his area, smashes it upfield, finds Kian Pennant on the ground, and Stuart Humphrey is there. Stuart Humphrey gets his 6th goal of the season. Kian Pennant there with the assist. Pennant is amazing. I never knew this. I signed him as a backup. Pennant has come in because we kind of needed a few more striking options, and he's getting goals and assists for fun. Mikael Njoli, I think that's his name, has equalised for Aldershot against Bristol Rovers, which means we are closing the gap on 2nd place. Half-time, it is 2-0. I'm pleased we've created chances. Let's go straight into the second half. I want to see another goal from Humphrey. He's not scored too many goals for us. He's got 1 so far. Hopefully he can get 1, maybe 2 more. Score a hat-trick, buddy. Dean Laird is looking a little bit worse for wear for some reason. Second half, we've had no highlights so far. I think we are going to do ourselves some subs. Laird is one of the men to come off. What do we do here? Do we do Pennant onto the wing, and then we'll do Laird for Street, and we'll do that. And then do we look at possibly Searle? Searle for Earring. We'll just go for that. We're looking at Will Kokolo as well. Suko Thomas is on the bench. Kokolo, our left back never seems to play well. I don't know what it is. Our left back never seems to play well at the moment. And unfortunately, that means Kokolo never seems to play well. Final 5 minutes-ish of the match. And Grimsby have themselves a chance. Owen with the ball. Dinks it over. Finds Crane on the left. Loads of space. Lovely volley as well from Mather. Goes over the bar. And it's going to be a goal kick? Maybe it was a free kick. I'm not quite sure. And that is going to do it then. That is a very good, very comfortable 2-0 victory away from home against Grimsby. That is a very long trip to go from Dover all the way up to Grimsby to pick up 3 points, 2 goals scored. A very good all-round performance there. XG of nearly 2 as well. So far, things are looking promising for promotion. So in between episodes, we lost our unbeaten run, but like I said, we have started another one literally from the day after, or the game after, we lost against Oldham. So Stockport, Crawley, Crewe, Forest Green and Grimsby, we have picked up in this episode alone 7 points. 3rd in the table, 62 on the board. We are only 3 points clear, actually. I think we might have been the early kickoff because Salford seem to have won their game against Barrow, which means they're just 3 points behind us. But our goal difference is far, far superior. I don't know what's going on with Plymouth. Plymouth are just running away with it for some reason. They have lost twice, though, and one of them was us. Next episode, I think we're going to go towards the end of March, which is hopefully going to include a youth intake as well, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but we're going to go for Bradford City and Scunthorpe. I know Scunthorpe are way down the table in 20th, but that's where we're going to go for, which means Exeter, Northampton, top of the table, Plymouth, Aldershot in 7th, Mansfield in 10th. Those will be our opponents off camera. We'll return for Bradford City, and maybe we might have confirmed ourselves some form of playoff spot, or we've hopefully extended our gap between us and the playoffs, and we're in the driving seat for automatic promotion. But that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, stick your comments in the comment section down below about how good Stuart Humphreys has suddenly turned into a very good footballer all of a sudden. I don't know why he's done that, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.